Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to Tarot with Kat. I'm Kat. I'm here every Wednesday morning doing weekly tarot readings for all the air and water signs, and every Monday for all the fire and earth signs. I hope to very soon be opening up a member section where I can do extended reads and much, much more. But for right now, I'm going to do a general reading for the week of October 17th through the 24th. And this one is for Aquarius. So astrologically, Aquarius, right now we've got Mercury in Sagittarius, and we've still got that lingering Gemini full moon energy, which means that communication and intuition are going to be intertwining this week. And also air and water signs are called to balance clarity with emotional depth and going deep this week. Air signs like you, Aquarius, this week your words are going to carry weight. Your ideas are going to spark movement, but discipline is going to ensure that they manifest, that those ideas actually manifest. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. This is the weekly reading for Aquarius for the week of October 17th through the 24th. I'm using the Centennial Smith-Waite deck, linked in the description below, along with a lot of other stuff. So do be sure to click that little more beneath the video and check out everything I put down there in the video description. Lots in there. You can buy me a coffee if you really enjoy this reading as well. I got that link there as well. All right, Aquarius. This week, Aquarius, where are you? There you are, I think. I think that's you. And you're coming up with this 7 of Wands this week, Aquarius. You're being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness by the Queen of Wands. Subconscious tool shed, you've got a King of Cups. Immediate past, stepping out of the immediate past, the Hierophant. Above you here, crowning you in your crown, is Temperance. Stepping into the immediate future, we've got a bonus pixie card, the family card, grandma and grandkids, and accompanied by another major arcana, the Emperor. You and your environment this week, Aquarius, are feeling this beautiful 9 of Cups. Your environment around you is giving you a Page of Swords. Your hopes and fears sector is a 7 of Pentacles. And then your final potential outcome is an 8 of Cups. So now we will pull one more card. I'm using my Arcanum deck, which is a fabulous deck for, check out my big deck video if you haven't seen it. It's a short, it's like 2 minutes long. But I go over all the decks I use. I love the Arcanum. It's a great deck for people learning tarot. It gives all the reversals. So if you're trying to learn reversals, it's going to be that one. I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't know why. I just didn't naturally like. It's that one. Okay. We're going to keep that hidden, and we're going to read that either upright or reverse, whichever it's come up, for further clarification of this reading. All right, Aquarius. You are coming up with as the 7 of Wands. So this is, 7s are associated with the Chariot, the 7th major arcana, which is all about balancing forces to keep pushing forward. So 7 of Wands, it's following your passions, but it's battling attacks from all different directions. Sometimes you can't really see where they're coming from, and you're kind of having to battle it in order to keep moving, but you've got it. You're literally above it all. If you see him, he's above, striking everything down. That's what you're doing. You're dealing with all these little fires that are popping up, and you've got him handled. In order to keep pressing forward. That's you this week, Aquarius. It's interesting. You've got a 7 in your hopes and fears, also the 7 of Pentacles. It could be, I'm sure, probably related. I'm seeing cups, more cups up here with Temperance, but also swords. You got Pentacles here. Got a pretty, and then a bunch of major arcana and court cards. You got Wands, you got Cups. Only the Page of Swords, not a lot of air. Not a lot of air. Not a lot of earth, not a lot of pentacles either. Okay, so you're being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness this week by a Queen of Wands. I love this card. She is me. fire sign. She's got her black cat there. I've got my black cat there. She's very straightforward, passionate, follows her passions, concerned. She's nurturing. She's takes care of her home and family. So you're being crossed by this Queen of Wands energy, or a Queen of Wands, somebody, maybe even a fire sign in your life that's a older person that's very much about creativity and nurturing that, and nurturing your, what's really like what you feel passionate about. But the queens are also the court cards that are about looking to the past and learning from the past and healing the past. So it's interesting why this would come up as you are the Seven of Wands and you've got the Queen of Wands. You know what? I think it's crossing you as your awareness, because you're feeling like the Seven of Wands in your environment, dealing with all this stuff. And I think this is crossing you to remind you that you are the Queen of Wands. You have control. You're in charge. You've got this. You are creative. You do follow your passions, and I think you just need to get in more, sit in your power. You've got power beneath you that you're bringing with you, the King of Cups. The King is very stable, powerful, in control, and unlike the Queens, they're looking to the future. The Kings look to the future, and Cups are all about emotional connection. Plus, look at him. He's got his toe in the water. He's about trusting. He trusts his intuition. He's connected with his emotions, and he's in control of his emotions. And this is you. This is in your subconscious tool shed. So you're bringing this King of Cups energy with you. That's gorgeous. You're stepping out of, in your immediate past, this Hierophant card, this 5 of 5th major arcana, which is feeling a little off balance because of your social groups around you. It could be your work groups, it could be your work colleagues, it could be your church groups, it could be any kind of community or social groups where there's expectations, there's group and societal norms, rules, and expectations. The Hierophant is the one there. It's a religious teacher who's in charge of teaching the people God's law and how we all need to behave in order to get along, kind of a deal. And you've been dealing with some of that somehow in your immediate past. You've got here in your crown Temperance, which it's in your crown chakra. So this is what you need. This is either what you are thinking or what you maybe need to be thinking. And that is Temperance, which balancing, keeping the flow, keeping the balance, listening to your intuition. Again, toes in the water, listen to your soul, and keep things flowing and keep things balanced. Is what you're, I think, thinking about. It is what you're thinking about because it's in your crown. You're stepping into, right after Christmas, like Christmas to New Year's, you got 2 cards. You got this beautiful family card. See, it's a family get together with the grandma and grandkids around the hearth. I think of this as family love and gatherings, okay? And you got that paired up with the Emperor, which is a really strong card. He's the 4. He's stability, he's rules, he's structure. He's all 4 kings combined. So I think it's interesting. You're stepping into the 4th major arcana. You have the 5th. You're coming out of the 5th major arcana. In your immediate past. You, in your environment down here this week, Aquarius, are feeling very fulfilled, very satisfied. 9 of Cups. Beautiful, just really appreciating, I see you having a lot of gratitude for the things you've accomplished and the blessings that you enjoy. You're going to be feeling that in your environment. Your environment is offering you a Page of Swords this week. So I feel like it's going to bring some sort of message about a new idea, new communication around. Swords are some sort of communication. It could be a legal matter. It could be something. Could be a few legal things coming in the mail or coming around this week in your environment because of where it is here. Or you have some younger, more kind of maybe even impetuous young people who maybe can be rash with their words, or that kind of energy going on around you in your environment. It's one or the other. And then in your hopes and fears section, you have, oh, I'm sorry, I saw it as a 7. It's not a 7. It's the 8 of Pentacles, and then you have the 8 in your potential final outcome, not the 7. Okay, so you are the 7 here. You've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is associated with strength, and it's the strength to keep pressing on, not give up, and just keep that structure, keep that discipline. That discipline that ensures your ideas manifest. This is it. This is keeping working, keeping going. And I think that's what you're hoping you'll be able to do, is to keep it up. So you can manifest it, and so you can realize your best life. Final potential outcome is an 8 of Cups. And that is the strength. Again, 8s are strength. To turn around and walk away. This is him walking away from things that used to really satisfy him, or that he really cares about, or, but he has to turn, and for whatever reason, it's necessary to walk away from those things for where he has to go. It's not always easy. It takes a lot of strength to do that. And that's in your potential final outcome, walking away from something. Often that 8 of Cups has to do with walking away from addiction. It comes up when you're struggling with an addiction, alcohol, anything like that, drugs, toxic relationships. That 8 of Cups is a sign when you need to walk away. So what could our final potential outcome, our final clarification, and is it upright or reversed, I wonder? It could be clarification on any of these major arcana. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see, Aquarius. And it is a reversal. We have the Ace of Cups reversed, which is emptiness. So, no aces, and this is Cups reversed. Okay, so you have that potential 8 of Cups outcome there. Feeling the 9 of Cups, though. Feeling like end of a cycle, end of a big period, but feeling very, very appreciative, very grateful, very satisfied. So now you have the Ace of Cups reversed. And I might have to put my shaders on. Emotions arise, but you may be suppressing them. Are you struggling to open your heart? Are you suppressing emotions, is what it's asking. When you're having temperance, maybe with all this structure going on here, maybe this Emperor card in your near future might be why you're being asked, are you being cold? It can represent coldness, being numb, or rejection. So I'm not sure what that's clarification of. Perhaps you're involved with something that gives you that, and you need to walk away from that. Interesting. I'm so curious how this rings for you, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed this, please take a minute, tap that thumbs up, please. It really helps my channel. Also, gently click the subscribe button. Want to be one of the first 500 members who gets a free membership. And I'll see you next week.